So it's a new day, and I'm still not quite finished with the truck. I have been making progress on different things. I just fixed the glove box. So in the first video, I showed you guys that the glove box, there was, I think I said there's a lot to be desired out of the glove box. This side over here did not stay up, and whenever you shut it, it got, like, if you tried to put it up over here the right way, over there wouldn't latch, and you had to like slam it. And yeah, well, I got it fixed, as you see. All it was is this side over here was not on the rod, the plastic rod that it's supposed to be on, and I tried like hell to put it on there, and then I realized that I'm sure that they put it on there to help make it quieter, but there was a piece of sticky felt inside of the hinge, and so I would much prefer that the glove box actually worked the way it was supposed to. I pulled the felt off and was able to angle the box in a way that I could shove the hinge piece back onto the rod, and so yeah, now it works. It's fully functioning, shuts, locks, opens like normal. On other news, I got the passenger side seat in. I have not finished putting the cover on yet. The back seat is in. I did start cleaning the back seat. Now here's the thing, guys. I was using a bleach spray on the back seat, and if you remember, that's what it looked like before I started, because I didn't get to finish. And this is what it looks like over here. I ran out of spray, and so I couldn't finish. I got like from here over cleaned, and the headrest was really bad. Like, this part was the part that whenever I was first shooting the video on cleaning this seat, I was like, I don't know how good I'm going to get this, probably not very good at all, blah blah blah. And it actually was coming out pretty good until I ran out of spray. And I really want to drive this freaking truck. It's been registered in my name. It's currently Friday since Tuesday, and I still haven't been able to drive it because, well, currently there's no front seat. So that is my goal for today. I have to clean the carpet up here. As you can see, it's pretty bad looking. So I'm going to get the carpet cleaned up here and over here under where the driver's side seat would be, and the little foot rest area stuff, and then get the seat put in so that I can drive the truck. So I poured water all over the floor. Then I put the last of my carpet cleaner all over the water on all over the floor, and it foamed all up. Then I hit it all with the drill brush and got it all nice and foamy and nasty looking. This is the end result. This big foamy mess. It got hit. The drill brush was throwing the nastiness all over the side of the center console, so I had to clean that again. Let's vacuum it up. Look at that nastiness coming out of the carpet. You get the idea. I'm going to finish sucking all of this up, and then I'm going to spray it down with water probably 2 or 3 more times, and then suck it up again. All right, that's what will end up being the final product. I soaked it back down a couple more times, and then might try to hit that spot right there and see if I can't get that out a little bit. I think that'll probably come out. But that's like some kind of gum or something stuck in there. That's a cigarette burn. So is that. These are all like cigarette burns right here. Clearly there was somebody who smoked driving this truck at one point. The center console area looks a lot better. So does the rubber foot area. I need to get the pedals cleaned, but that can be a task for a later day. I want to drive my truck. I've really been excited about it for quite some time now. Yeah, ever since I talked to TJ like 3 weeks ago about the possibility of doing the work for the truck, I've been pretty excited about it. So I'm happy that I finally got it, and I'm gonna get the driver's side seat in so I can drive it. All right, so before I put the front seat in, I thought I really want to be able to listen to the radio on my drive, but this left front door speaker is missing, so I went ahead and put it in. So this is where I'm at with it. It's in.
Head to a nearby convenience store and fill it with a Pepsi Zero.
I took the 2 screws out. I took the little corner piece off. If the clips were not all broken, I would have popped all the clips off there. I pulled the control module off from this corner right here. It was up here. I took it off, disconnected all the wires, and then, you know, I took the door speaker that wasn't there. I just I cut the end off of the speaker wire. And if you look on the connector, it's got an A and a B on it. The A is positive, so the gray wire was positive, and the tan wire, or whatever color this is, that'd be the negative wire. So I just spliced in some black and white wire, white being positive, black being negative, put some terminals on it, electrical tape around it, and stuck it in the door. I did have to drill some holes for the screws, because the original speaker that goes in this truck has a bracket that mounts in these 2 slots, and then it just folds up and locks into that 3rd slot, and that's how you get the speaker in. Clearly the Scotia or whatever speakers don't come with the same mounting brackets as the GM ones would, so I just had to drill a couple of holes. Drilled one there, and one here, and one here, and these black screws, I believe, either came with these speakers or came with the Sonys. I don't know, but anything roughly the same size would work. Honestly, half this size would have worked, but I only ended up putting 3 of them in, because this 4th one is kind of on an angle because of this little round spot right here, but 3 is holding it really good. It's not coming out with 3. So this is the speaker that was in the door on the passenger side, and the speaker that would be missing on the other side. And remember, I said there's these 2 little slots or tabs that slide into the slots in the door and then clip in over here. So that's what it would look like. So we're going from that speaker to this one. Admittedly, this speaker actually did not sound half bad. After I installed that speaker over there, I went ahead and turned the truck on. Like, I turned it to accessory and turned the radio on and listened, and the speaker actually sounded pretty good for as old as it is and the state that it's in. But I'm gonna go ahead and replace it anyway. This one's new. I won't have to worry as much about the possibility of it going out and having to take care of it in the future. So out with the old, in with the new. So I'll get this one installed. Same thing over here. I'm going to cut these wires off on this side. Let's see if it'll focus on it. Okay, so A and B. So A is the dark green color, and B is the, wait, is that right? Yeah. A is the dark green and B is the light green. So A, the dark green, is the positive. So I'm going to snip that off, splice in some wire, and we'll be rocking and ready to go.
Tonight, overnight
Well,
68,
you guys get the weather.
cloudy for your Saturday.
It's
highs in the upper 80s.
It's working.
Spots could hit 90.
If I go far right and then fade forward. All right, so that is
Mr. Quick Home Services has
that door only over there.
Off any AC repair now. Trust our
And
fast
then
services to keep you comfortable. Visit
this is this door only over here.
Same day service. Call Mr. Quick for on time. Heating, plumbing, and electrical studio.
That's with all of them turned on.
For Indy's classic rock Q95.
And of course, while I was adjusting the balances and the fader and everything, the stupid little plastic knob broke off of the fader, and the bass and the treble and the balance, they're all cracked and they're all going to break as well. I'm probably going to replace that head unit anyway. I really want something with Bluetooth, so I'm probably going to end up replacing the head unit. Seats are in on both sides. They still both need fixed and or cleaned up really good. Floorboard, while not perfect, looks a lot better than it did. Last thing, I gotta clean these floor mats off, and then I'll be ready to go. Well, those came out a lot better than I expected. I just threw water on him and then hit him with his brush. So I'm going to rinse them off, get them dried off. I'll probably do the same thing to the back side. Alright guys, I'm out driving in the truck finally. It's doing good. Haven't hardly had any issues. A little bit of stumbling whenever I put it in reverse. But the OBD2 sensor reader that I have says that I need to replace the camshaft positioning sensor. So I went and bought one of those, $32. Just put $20 in gas in it. Voltage is good. It's charging good. Oil pressure is good, right at about, was that 50? Yeah, right about 50, 55. Engine staying cool. Was that about 160? Maybe 190. Can't tell from here. But everything is doing good with it. I wasn't sure if the mileage was counting up on it or not, but it looks like it is. So the odometer is working right. Traveled 9.7 miles so far in the truck. I've just been out driving around, trying to get a feel for it. I'm going to work on fixing, hopefully that check engine light goes off after I replace the camshaft positioning sensor. And then I'm going to get into the brakes and the brake system and try to figure out why that ABS light is on. But that's where I'm at with it. It drives well. Power steering pump is working just fine on it. So overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I've still got some stuff to clean up. The interior is not, you know, definitely not where I want it, but everything else seems to be doing pretty good. It stops well and drives pretty straight down the road, and the ride isn't too bad. So I'm totally happy with it, and it sounds pretty good to me. Alright guys, I just got home from my maiden voyage with my truck, and everything seems to be working pretty good on it. I really don't have any issues right now with this truck. There are definitely things that need to get fixed, like tail light's broken right there. Missing trim piece around the handle. The door handle, while it works, is a little broken. So that needs fixed. Both mirrors, well, that mirror works okay right now. This mirror, I put a self-tapping screw in this mirror portion to hold it up. I missed the first time. I don't know if you can really see it in there or not. Here we go. So the screw goes into one of the stud pieces that broke off the back of the plastic. So there's that. This door doesn't shut right. I have to slam it pretty hard to get it to shut. And then, you know, just the obvious normal stuff. I am overall happy with the truck and ecstatic even. It doesn't leak anything from anywhere underneath. Everything is pretty solid. There's no rear main seal leak. There's no transfer case leak. The power steering pump that I put in is not leaking, at least not that I can see so far. It's working good. I'm very happy with it. And the interior is pretty clean right now. Seats still need to be replaced. But that'll be a project for the future. And I want to have more money. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. Have a good night, guys.